just enough room to cram the drums in the corner over by the Dodge. It was a 54 with a mashed up door and a cheesy little lamp, with a sign on the front said Fender Champ and a second-hand guitar. It was a Stratocaster with a whammy bar. We could jam in Joe's garage.
Hey, it's Pineapple bringing you NDL action. No dip league. No dip is allowed, baby. Hounds, unleash the Hounds in week 1. We just went crazy. Fortunately, this recap's a little different because there's no 9 action. The update erased all of our 9 hits. But thankfully, it was mid-war, so we had our second half attacks, and that was the impressive stuff. But our 9s did some work. Shout out to our 9s, 17 of 26, that's 65%. Unfortunately, Legion had a really tough time. They only cleared 7 of our 17 Town Hall 9s, so yeah. And no dip league, that's not good. So yeah, and we actually, the 7 for 31 is 23%. Our 10v10 action was about that percent, 3 for 14. So let's look at what they did. They did 2-star, well, they almost 2-star. The Space Monkey left with 1 star, and Avigor on the 11v11s. As you can tell, no 10s were 3-starred at all. And then here's where the 9s start. Feel for these guys. They just had an off war, had to have. That safety net, that's going to be interesting as the weeks go on in the no dip league as bases use the new meta. But here's us. We did 2-star 11s. No 11v11 triples. Damn them bastards. But then here's our 3 10v10s. We got 10, 11, 12 cleared. And then we cleared their 9s. That's a great job by our 9s. Just offensively and defensively, we brought our A game. As you can see, 23 stars to their 7. That's, yeah, shout out to those guys. I mean, they're great guys. We've talked to them before and everything. So, just a bad war for them, unfortunately. Here's our 6-packers. At least I can shout out to Gigi with a 6-pack. Sorry, Gaholem with a 6-pack with our debut with us. Let's see what else. Mine was Scouts. Lab Monster with a 6-pack. Neon 6-pack. David with a 6-pack. Joe with a 6-pack. And that's a 10v10. And that's Tobes with the other. And then our 11s. As we learned. So here is the first lovely attack. We have Joe! Yes, Joe, our man Joe, with a Queen Walk Dragon attack. Yes, dragons are back, baby. Well, they've always been there, but we're going to start the Queen Walk over here at 5. As you can see, with the 80s all offset, it can be Queen Walk, so that's what he's doing. That is one good thing with the dragon attacks is you give them a nice little strip, and that you're going to see that strip soon, where it's concentrated, they don't wander, you don't have to worry about funneling them. You can just unleash the dragons and they'll just fly through the rest of the base. You can see the Queen Walk moving. Use the wizard to funnel nicely and everything's going over. He drops the dragons early because it's already been made. You can see where they're going. They're going through that section. He wanted the dragons to start up top, so the dragons do funnel down to that Inferno. Drops the Hound in the CC with some loons to kind of try to get that Inferno down quickly. Now he does have 1 AD the Queen's not going to get. That's why he brought the Hound CC. So you can see the dragons raged up. Heal after the Inferno, which is huge. Get those things healed up. Get the dragons full health. The extra 200 DPS, or not DPS, but the hit points that the dragons have do come in handy here. as they're plowing through the base, but they circle around the Inferno. No! But the Queen still has her ability. Wait, the King is up top, still has his ability as he was funneling all the trash on the outside. And they got a couple of dragons still out, but they look like they're going to be petered. But you got a Queen with an ability going into Inferno. I like the Queen's chances. You got the King to tank for the Archer Tower. You have, I think, a couple of Archers or like a Wiz there or something. You see the Archer Queen taking out the Inferno. All that's left is the Archer Tower, and that is 3, baby. Joe. Awesome. From Joe. And guess what? We get a 6-pack from Joe. So guess what? We have another Queen Walk Dragon attack. Yeah, boy. Joe here starts at, well, after a little trash. He's going to use some bowlers. Oh no, he's got a baby, this one. Wrong attack there. Baby up top at 3. Queen Walk starting about, what is that? 4, 5, 4:30, whatever that is. In that corner, you see the Queen going. And you can see again the offset ADs. And these are all Queen Walkable. Now, here's a little interesting thing. I mean, we scouted these are not fresh hits. But we found out where the air mine locations are. He has the lovely loons to go in to take them out to keep the healers up and moving. That's what that first loon was. You can see the rage going in there. And you get that lone loon. I think that's going for an air mine also. And then another loon in front to drop an air mine. And you have a clean path for the Queen. I mean, you can see the next 2 ADs are coming in view. Hound CC gets pulled. The Queen's going to take care of that relatively easy under a rage. Now, as you can tell, it's got a nice little path. That's you got a nice little strip there from 1 to 2. That's the target coming in, because you're going in behind the sweeper. You don't want to go into a sweeper with dragons, because that's kind of going to get ugly fast, probably. So you got the King starting. The Queen's getting close, but he pops the ability. I don't know if you saw that bottom screen. But here's the dragons. The King's down. Starting that tank, the funnel, to funnel the dragons straight into the core. You have a couple of rages, and you got to heal. So the main idea is to get the rages down early. Get the dragons, and since I believe it was not a Hound CC, but it was an all-loon CC, to get some defenses out of the way. So the dragons are in the center of the base. You can see that. The Queen is still alive, but she's done her job. She's taken out all the ADs. And there's a heal now for those backside loons to keep them up. So they're at full health when they approach the Inferno, but they might not need it, because you got those pack of dragons coming in from the south, from the north after that storage, and that takes it down. And all we have left is a gold storage, and Joe with a swag skelly spell. Awesome job, Joe. We got a little something for Joe later after this, but now we have Tobes debut with the Hounds. His first 10v10 triple with us, baby. Yeah, boy. Tobes with the Queen Walk. Go Bowlaloon. Whoa. Say that 5 times fast. Or twice. I don't know. But you got the Queen Walk starting. Main idea looks like just to clear out some trash here. More for funneling. You have bowlers at like certain locations to snap off the mortars on the outside, help the loon pathing and the Hound and loon pathing. And you can see here the danger for the Golaloon, or the Laloon, is those Wizard Tower. And the Inferno, you can get all with the kills, like a minimalist kill squad. I mean, it's just a Golem, your heroes, CC bowlers, and It's down. Look at that queen taking the jump like a champ. Wiz Tower's down. Inferno down. The queen's the only thing not down yet. But you can see how much that kill squad got. Here comes the Hound. Here comes the Loons targeting straight into the Inferno. There should be a Heast down going right in there. Inferno's down. All the Infernos are gone. And then it's just the Loons. I mean, there's not much left of this base that will hurt these Loons coming through. He's got another Haste. He still has a goal. No, he's got a Queen Walk still going strong. He's got some minions down for cleanup. And really, base is wrecked. Great plan by Tobes on this. I mean, it was just beautiful. I know we had a few hits on these bases, but that's the thing, is just the teamwork to put those things together to improve on every attack. It's really 10v10 game is all about teamwork and building off each other's attacks. And great job by Tobes. But like I said, I have something a little special for you guys. Joe with a 6-pack. This is not his first 10v10 6-pack. Oh no. There was another 6-pack he had in a potluck a couple weeks ago. I was able to record those 10v10s. I didn't have time for the recap, didn't do the recap, but I saved those. So we're going to do a little something special here. So Joe, this is for you. A long distance dedication to my love of our 6-pack wizard.
This is what I'm going to do to you when I walk through your door. When we make eye contact, you're going to know that this man is bringing his A game. And I'm not going to be as gentle as I was last night. Walking towards you, leaving a trail of clothing behind me. Face to face, I wrap my left hand around your neck, squeezing ever so softly to the clap of this sexy beat. Back against the wall with nowhere to go as I move in close, even closer than close. Your glasses get steamed up from my heavy breathing. But before I greet you with my lips, I whisper in your ear, baby, close your eyes, 'cause you're gonna get a wet surprise. Once I lick my lips, there is no turning back. Now, the moment. Lips to lips, chest to chest, chin to chin. Kissing you. Yeah, just kissing you. Baby, oh my dear, there's so many things going through my mind. Then, to my surprise, I feel your juicy, warm, wet tongue resting on mine. Of course, I had to play with it for a minute until I got this uncontrollable desire to suck on your bottom lip. Yummy. There's absolutely no other woman in the world I'd rather have my lips on than you, my dear. Honey, they say a kiss can say 1,000 words. Well, then let's have a conversation. Now I notice your breathing got heavier, body temperature getting a little higher, so it's time to introduce my lips to your lonely ear. Starting with slight blowing, just to get you going. Moving my hand from your neck to feel your heartbeat, playing the rhythm to this sexy love song. Ba-bump, ba-bump. Kiss exciting you to the point where I hear your deep moans of pleasure. Your body jolting as if you were about to well, you know. Sugar, hearing you is getting me excited to the point where my body may very well be harder. Harder than penitentiary steel. Can you dig it? Baby, keep making those sexy sounds while I press harder in and around your ear. Do you like that? Does it drive you crazy? Don't be shy. I need you to tell me. Baby, tell me. Your lips, your ear, your neck, and back to your soft buttermilk lips. I can keep kissing you to the very next day. Now I can feel a little sweat rolling off your nose. Your forehead is wet. Very wet. Before we go any further, there's something I want to tell you. If you think this feels good to you now, just wait until you find out what I'm going to say to you in the next Dirty Talking episode.